What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And we have a very special announcement. Your girls will be at the Black Effect Network Podcast Festival.
Yes, absolutely. We gonna be there April 27th. And make sure y'all get y'all tickets at blackeffect.com.
Yes, Horrible Decisions will be there, Carefully Reckless, Deeply Well, and many more. It's going to be so fun. So if you've never seen Poor Minds live, I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss this. So go to blackeffect.com and get your tickets.
Period.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds,
where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
We got a guest today.
We got a guest today.
I'm trying to keep my composure, and I have not been doing a good job. Okay, so
you ain't even been able to finish the song.
I couldn't, because let me say this. Let me just say this. Just give me a second, because y'all know on Poor Minds, I used to work in a club. I done met Rihanna. I done met G. I done met a lot of people. And I feel like sometimes in your life, you have like a fangirl moment.
Yes.
I'm having a fangirl moment, and I'm keeping it cool. I'm keeping it cool because I'm like, I don't want them to be like, oh, Lecky was scared, Tia, man. We got motherfucking T.S. Madison in the building. Like,
right. Right, they do.
We did our big one.
We did our big one.
We did our big one.
You know how you be having them I made it moments? I made it a little bit.
They did. They did. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, T.S. Madison, coming to you loud, live, and in color from Poor Minds, honey. What's up, YouTube land, Twitter land, Instagram land, Snapchat, Grindr, Scruff, BGC, Jack, Facebook, Periscope, and last but not least, every single one of my bitches, Christian, Mingle, and the lands all across the land. Yes, God, you heard the ladies, bitch. The real bitches in the motherfucking house, and it's about to come down on the compound today. Sisters, I'm so glad y'all having me here.
I'm so glad you came here.
I've been watching y'all show.
Stop it.
And I've been seeing y'all say, you know what's here? I'm like, wait a minute, girl, how they know about
We've
me?
been looking for you. So can I say something?
I'm just looking in the camera like
You
it's something
supposed
about
to.
me.
It's
Because
okay.
you are giving. Let me say this first.
You
of
look
all,
amazing.
Because I say that a lot. We meet a lot of people.
Yes, y'all do.
And I will say this: like, I'm very into my looks. I like to keep it up because I used to not care.
Why?
I didn't have a lot of confidence.
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't. But I got it now. That's beside
Okay,
the point.
all
So
right.
I'm just saying that you give in person. You give the same.
Amazing.
You look absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you, sister.
So let me
Thank
just
you,
say
sister.
that.
Thank
Because you know what? I'll say this as a woman. I think it's important, like, because you really look how you feel, vice versa. And I will say you are absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Let me tell you something. I growing up, I didn't always feel like I had the same type of levels like that you said you had earlier. And it was because, you growing up and I was a boy.
Yeah.
And so growing up as a boy and you see like other boys, that are handsome, and then you see other boys that are fine, and you like, I don't fit in it. I'm skinny. I'm not, I was
You was
cute.
a
I
baddie,
was
though.
cute.
Yeah,
No,
you
you was
are
a baddie.
cute.
The baddie was in
It was
you.
inside, But then once I started, developing myself into who I really am, that was progress, like trying to get rid of razor bumps and trying to get rid of, all the hair, all that type of stuff. And so it took, and it's still taking a long time, because even through all of that, I'm still going through the process. You never stop transitioning. Even if you are not a transgender woman or a transsexual, you never stop transitioning.
I agree.
Wow.
Both of you ladies are in transition right now.
To a bad.
Your mind,
woman.
your mind transition, your feelings transition, your thoughts transition. So it's not just because you're a trans person that you're the only trans. You're only a trans. Y'all have trans. You're trans.
No, 'cause we talk about that all the
you're
time.
constantly evolving. You're constantly becoming a new person.
Yes.
As long as you living, you changing.
When I watch Poor Minds, like first episode and Wind Down Wednesday, I'm not the same person. Even when I watch an episode from 6 months ago, I'm like, wow, I am a completely different woman.
Yes.
So we're going to get into that later.
Okay,
Because I have things, I have so many things to talk about. So I have to tell you a story.
I want to tell y'all, right?
Go ahead.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about, but I don't know if you ladies have a Patreon or some extended thing. Whatever y'all got, make sure you subscribe to these ladies right here because we may give y'all a overdose show that y'all may have to pay an extra.
They probably are because I feel like that's where it's leading
Patreon.
to.
Yeah. You got Patreon?
We do.
We do have Patreon.
Yeah.
And so let me say this, like, a lot of times when we and Drea have like a wish guest list, people be like, I think that's a little too far. I think that's a little. So when like I first said, like, yeah, it was kind of like, it was met with people like, I don't think we can do it. I was like, I think we can.
People always think we
I was
can't
like,
do
I think
some
we can
shit,
do
though.
it.
We
So
do
it's like,
it.
the first time it didn't happen, you know what I said? I was like, I don't care. I'm still reaching out. I was like, I don't care. I was like,
Was it because I was working?
it was because you were working. You was not nasty. Your team wasn't nasty.
No,
to
you
me.
were
They
just
like,
always
it just
busy.
because sometimes people be like,
Really? Okay.
but it was because you were working. That's why, this is the difference though. And this is why I love you. Because it's a difference between somebody literally, you were booked.
Yeah, we knew you were busy.
Versus somebody being like, they don't see the value in us. And it wasn't that. You were booked.
I want to tell you, ladies, I went through that a whole lot when I first started doing my own show.
Mm-hmm.
And after Kaya and I broke up, I was doing a rotating chair or whatever, and so that chair was hot. It was hot because everybody wanted to come sit down and like be the Queen's Court. Everybody wanted to read. They wanted to, everybody wanted to get in there.
Yeah.
But, you can't feel Kaya's shoes. Even though I don't fuck with that hoe and stuff
Right.
like that. You can't feel her shoes.
I mean,
She's like, she's the Megadon reader. That's just
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
But when I was reaching out to get guests and stuff on the show, sometimes some guests were giving,
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, you not doing nothing.
Come on.
like, how you so good to come out here?
This the hottest. This is
I'm literally getting more views than you. I'm helping you, hoe ass nigga.
The girl, I said, okay.
I feel that way often.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I
Okay,
do.
son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Girl, but then, so they give like, who's that? Oh.
And then they know exactly who you are.
They know.
They been on who you are.
Because when you start talking about them, then they tune in to try to defend themselves.
Right.
But then, after all the stuff, the hoopla from that died down, and then I just, it started getting like a regular situation or whatever. We get guests and people would come on, and then I would have like an audience and stuff. Then I just got tired of. I transcended from that. Like I started to evolve from that. Like I don't want to do that no more.
Right. I get it.
I feel that.
But I do want to talk about that.
Okay.
Because when you first came on the scene, when I first was introduced to you, it was on Queen's Court. But you had been on the scene because you did porn.
I did adult films. Yeah.
You did adult film. And it's very, like you.
Well, let me clear that up. I didn't just do adult films. I created, I distributed.
You had your production company.
I had my production company that did that. Like I didn't work for them. All worked for me.
Yes.
And I learned at an early time in my career that the only way to longevity and to actually have wealth is you have to have ownership of your name and everything.
Right.
Yes.
So that's what I did in that space. And everything I learned in that aspect of adult film, adult work, whatever, I moved it over into mainstream media now. I own my name. I own like the stuff that I'm involved in. Because, that's the only way that you'll be able to keep the revenue.
Right.
Once everything really dies down. Like, listen,
Right.
them movies may be blurry and fuzzy and old.
But I own it.
Hey,
I own it.
It's mine.
And I'm still getting residuals from it.
Right.
Even I haven't, girl, I ain't sucked a dick on video since 20, girl, what we, 2024?
2024.
Girl, I think it was 2014, 20, I don't know.
It been a while.
But guess what?
But you own it.
I wait
But
when
I still want my check.
I
Yep.
still get my check.
Yeah.
And I thank you, gentlemen, for coming and do y'all thing, because I know some of y'all thought y'all was getting free pussy.
But ain't nothing free.
Man.
But that's what I wanted to talk to you about because I feel like even being like a woman in the entertainment industry,
Right.
it's hard to make that transition from porn or adult films to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, even if you're a white woman.
Yes.
So imagine being a
let's
trans
chat
woman, a black woman,
Girl, listen.
a
Yeah.
thick
Y'all
woman.
say white woman now, girl. Let me tell you something. Them white, can we say anything we want to say?
I mean, you can say
Girl, them
whatever.
white bitches have it more easier.
Oh, for
Of
I'm gonna
sure.
tell you why
We
they
know
have it more
that.
easier because it's just like, and they have it more easy because the first people that is gonna accept them is us.
Mm-hmm.
The first people that were accepting me was the white people, like when I crossed over, because
Okay.
but we gonna accept like
But
Kim
why do you
Kardashian.
think that is? Why do you think they accept
we
us?
have a lot of internalized hatred for ourselves as black people.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of internalized homophobia, a lot of internalized transphobia, a lot of internalized phobias that we have within ourselves because we still wounded.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
as a people. And we see whiteness and we see the things and we let them get away with a whole bunch. Look how mediocre Taylor Swift is. And I ain't got no beef with Taylor Swift.
Okay.
But she just mediocre. Beyonce is
Grand.
yes.
Grand.
And we
The
still
cream of the
they're
crop.
still over here like, look at the shoe Taylor Swift had on. Look at the thing. Like, girl, are you kidding me?
I think it's even trickled down to her boyfriend because he even had to recently do a press release on how he did not invent fades. He said, I didn't invent
Travis
fades. I just asked
Kelce?
for one. Yes. Because he got a fade in the barbershop. He's been going to the black
But
barbershop.
who thought he invented fade?
The white people.
Because they didn't start looking at
That's
him until
nuts.
Taylor.
Hello, where's Lil Boosie?
No. Time
Right,
out.
where
But
Lil Boosie
Travis,
at?
let's say this about Travis
No,
Kelce.
nah,
He
see,
been.
we gonna get it.
We gonna get
We
into
gonna
that.
get into that.
Travis Kelce been dating black women. He's been loved black women. He's a wigger.
He a
If you will.
wiggle.
He's a wigger.
I don't
if
think
you
he's
will.
a wigger. I
Yes,
think
he is.
When I think of a wigger, I think of a white person that tries to.
It's not trying.
Okay, what I'm saying is
You
though,
talking about like
when
Vicky?
I think of a white person
No.
who is trying to emulate black people. I think he just like black women.
No,
I don't
okay,
think he
so a
try to be-
wigger
I don't
to
think
me-
he tries to imitate a black man.
A wigger to me is just somebody who was raised around the culture and they like it. Maybe he wasn't raised around, but he likes the culture. I don't look at it as like, oh, you're
I
trying
think
to
it's somebody who be trying
cosplay.
to act. I think it's somebody that be trying to cosplay.
I don't look at wigger like a bad word.
So would Paul Wall be a wigger?
No, because Paul Wall he
was
grew
raised-
up around.
But he is a wigger.
You think
He's a
wigger?
white nigga. It's not a bad word to me. That's what I'm saying, though. I don't look at wigger as being like.
Damn, Paul Wall.
No, I love Paul Wall, and what I'm saying is wigger is not a bad word to me.
Yeah,
because
me either.
I'm not looking at it like a derogatory thing.
Yeah.
Because when I see somebody cosplaying
for-
black
yeah.
people, like a Whoa Vicky, that's cosplaying
You
a bad.
think? Nah, I think Whoa Vic is a wigger.
I think Whoa Vicky was like, maybe she was raised around black people, but then she saw what it was doing and she added extra on. I think Paul Wall is who he is. Eminem was who he is. Travis Kelce is who he is. I think she put a little sauce on it.
I don't know.
You talking about Whoa Vicky?
Yeah.
So you saying she mayonnaise with peppercorns in it?
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't as spicy.
Maybe a little
She
soy
tried to
sauce,
act like
a little
Old
brown.
Bay. It wasn't giving Old Bay. It was giving peppercorn.
Peppercorns. Right.
That's
I
the
don't
difference.
know.
Okay.
But wig is not a bad word to me.
It's
To
not
me-
to me.
It's
me
not
either.
to your.
No, wig is not a bad word.
I swear, when I think of wigger, I think of somebody who is like trying to be black.
Cosplay.
Yeah.
I think a wigger would be somebody like who do I think it would be a wigger?
Wigger.
Wigger.
What's up?
I like wiggers. I dated wiggers.
You wait a minute now. Come
She
on.
also dated just.
I grew up in an all-white town. Oh, why
I
we
had to
gotta go
whisper
through this
it.
I'm tired of
Because
story.
you don't gotta be.
Girl,
you
give it
shouldn't
a
have
tea.
did it.
Girl,
You went
pull
I
it.
grew up in an
outside.
all-white town, very small country
Where's
town.
that?
Orange, Texas. Orange, Texas. It's literally the last city that you hit before you hit Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are in Houston and you go down south to the east, you gotta hit
Like 2 hours
Orange.
So you was
away.
thick like that when you was dating the white person?
No,
See,
I was skinny growing up. I was a tiny, petite tot.
So that's what made you. Did you have big old titties?
I did. I had titties
But-
and no ass.
So you okay? That's a white.
We gonna
man-
get into the surgery
That's
stuff
a
because
white
I'm a.
man's.
I was a white man's dream.
If you got
and my wig was bad.
bitch. If
Oh.
you got big titties, a
No
fat
ass and a bad wig. That
girl,
was
giving
it.
very Kim
Jeff
Zonsi.
Bezos should have been my man.
Oh, now see, I would have been mad at you for that.
I could have ate.
I'd have helped you milk
coulda
him,
ate.
girl.
Oh, I would have milked it
I'd
down.
have helped you milk him, cause see, I would have knew the secrets to
But you
help.
know what's crazy? He got a bad bitch. He like bad
He do.
bitches. His bitch is
Now
bad.
he got a baddie.
She's
Have you
bad.
seen his new girl?
Have you seen her?
What a picture? Can we
Latina.
let me pull it
Oh, I don't know. Hobby. Maybe
we
pull
can
it
pull up
Let me
a
see the
picture.
girl. Put the picture up on the screen.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Jeff
Really?
Bezos'
She
girl.
be wearing poster poster girl.
She be outside.
She be outside.
So
and
it's
shit.
okay. So let's get back to this a little bit when they find a picture, because I know you were saying it's hard for me being a black trans woman.
Yes.
And then you.
The transition.
And the transition. So when I look at it and I look at myself or whatever, I have a lot of odds that are stacked against me, like being black, being trans, being a black trans, being heavy, because I'm not, I'm not petite.
Right.
I'm heavy. And when you're fat,
you're looked at a certain way.
A different way, And so so everything that was handed to me, how do I want to put this?
There she go.
Oh, she cute.
That's a nice picture. She be wearing hoochie shit.
Not pulling up the.
She be wearing hoochie, when I say hoochie, respectfully, but she be in the poster girl.
She cute.
She be wearing poster. She be wearing the shit I be wearing.
She cute, but child, they all this girl. She cute.
But I could have got him if that. I could have got
you
him.
could have handled that.
I could. Jeff Bezos, you still ain't safe.
He sure lame.
Hey, we gonna double team.
Because if you go Latina and skinny, I know you like a little. With a little fried rice for that.
Okay.
But I want to say that everything that was stacked against me, like even in the adult entertainment business, I played off of that.
Right.
Like, okay, so I'm fat, so I guess I'll go to the BBW category. But I was fat with a big dick. I wasn't fat with a small dick. I was fat with a big dick. So that was me. So my market was, okay, bitch, you want a big dick with some meat on the bones?
Yeah.
And you want a bitch that got some motherfucking got a hairy crotch and got some hair up on her? Because, every girl out then this is what helped build my confidence, right? Everybody was doing the same thing. Like it was just like pulling up to a neighborhood and all the houses are yellow. I'm like, bitch, I'm finna be a blue house. So, you can go over and get all that. You can pay all the high price you want for that yellow house. So, bitch, this blue house over here, this what you gonna get over here, baby. You ain't gonna you may go over there and get everything the same. They got all the same appliances. Everybody was clean shaven. Everybody was thin. And then they was all girl on girl. And they was doing all of this crazy shit. And I was
They
like,
wanted that.
I ain't sucking no other girl's cock. I ain't fucking no white man. I ain't shaving my motherfucking pubic hairs. I ain't shaving up under my arms, bitch. I am truly what exotic is.
You was
I'm true to me.
You were true to yourself.
Bitch, go over there and smoke that mid, bitch. I am exotic. And so that was a way to help build my confidence. It's like everything that was handed to me that was supposed to be like a hindrance. I was like, okay, well, let me just.
So when did you realize, like, okay, I need to make this switch to Hollywood?
Well, I had been talking to my mother, who was a solid rock in my life, and I had been telling her for the longest that I was like, girl, my mom tired of, and I have a very open relationship with my mom.
Right.
Now, sometimes,
obviously.
Yeah, mom here.
Here's the thing. I want y'all to know this.
Hey, mom.
Yeah, hey, mama. I want y'all to know this, right? There was no way that I was going to be found out in the street dead and somebody telling my mama, you know he was, he was fucking the men, he was, or add spice to it. He was tricking men, wasn't telling men he was no man, and he, all the shit that they do.
There was nothing that you wanted her to find
So
out.
I would say, mama, this is what I do. I do this for a living. This is what's going on. Ain't nobody gonna come tell you. Let me tell you, so that they don't add no jumper cables to it.
Right.
And I told her, like, mommy, this is what I do. And shit, they was telling her.
Did that put a strain on y'all relationship at one point?
No, because I had already the strain. We had done got over the hump of that.
Okay.
When was
the strain was when I was.
You were young when you came out.
Yeah, you were.
I'm 46 now. So this been going on since I was 17, 18.
Well, I remember reading a story and it was like you were in your teens in high school.
So this was coming about. And see, my mother didn't understand like the transition that was going on because she thought that I was being a rebellious kid, or she's like, he had such good grades and he was this, even though I'm saying he now, I respect what my mama did at first, but now she definitely she's me. But I'm telling my backstory.
Right,
so I'm going deeply into it because the pronouns are she, her, and hers.
Right.
Don't fuck with it.
Don't fuck with it.
But it was like he just was. I couldn't understand why he was so. Why he was changing, like what? Like he was such a good kid, and this, and I was like, well, because he was she, and she was internally struggling with things because she never seen it. Like I didn't see any representation of me on television, so I didn't see anything.
It wasn't none back then.
So I didn't see anything that I could be like, okay, this is who I am. This is a part of what I am. You know, I was raised in the church. My mom was church, so I didn't see any of the things. And then once this started going on, I would fight a lot because there was boys would think they could whoop me because I was femme and stuff like that. So they would think they whoop me, and I'm like, okay, well you run it, nigga, And so I would be getting kicked out from school.
You was whooping ass.
I was whooping.
You had them hands.
Mama did not whoop ass.
She was getting out there.
Mama did not. I whoop ass. I whoop ass today.
Period.
To this day.
Don't let the face fool you.
The face and titties, nothing. I would whoop ass to this day. Shit. And listen, I'm from Florida. I'm from Dade County. Any bitch that you know from Florida, anywhere from Florida, they men, women, kids can get it.
I say a lot of things.
I know a lot of girls.
I don't fuck with women from Detroit.
Oh, them hoes
I don't
get
fuck
it.
with women from Baltimore.
Oh, them hoes get it.
I don't fuck with women from Dade
Them
County.
hoes get it.
And I don't fuck with where Mona from?
Philly.
I don't fuck with bitches from Philly.
Detroit.
Shout out to Mona. I love me some Mona, but I would never fight Mona. Bitch.
And Detroit.
Yeah, that's why I said Detroit.
Oh, she said Detroit.
Bitch.
I don't
Baby, we don't fuck with Detroit.
I do not. Any other bitch, yeah, we can get out there.
And Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh, no. Chicago bitches not fighting. You're dead. You get shot.
Chicago.
Exactly.
Chicago.
Don't fuck with
And
me.
speaking of time, real quick, before we keep going, because I feel like this is supposed to be a good ass episode. We gonna get into so much shit. We gotta ask Todd what we drinking real quick.
Okay, so this one is called the Cozy Gang in honor of our guest today. So cheers to you, honey.
Oh.
So this one has a little bit of tequila in it. We have some raspberry lemonade, and then it is topped with some sparkling rosé. And we garnish it with a couple of raspberries. And then I forget, I added a little glitter for you, boo.
Baby,
you got
I
a
feel
little glitter floating in that thing.
Sparkling all this side, girl. Got my titties jumping in it.
I know that's right.
Cheers, y'all. Enjoy.
Cheers.
The Cozy
Thank you,
Gang.
Todd.
And per usual, y'all know this episode was brought to y'all by LS
Yes.
Liqueur. Go to your local liquor store, wherever you go, have happy hour at, and request LS Liqueur. Y'all, this is a Black-owned liquor company. Super fire, super good. Add it to your desserts, add it to your coffee in the morning like Drea be doing.
Baby, I put that in my coffee. It's so good. I be having the LS.
Oh, we gonna send you some.
I gotta get me one.
We gonna go to a bottle.
We got some. We got some for you.
We got some.
I'm gonna put some of that in Miss Mary.
So, speaking of cozy,
Okay.
I want to talk because, like I said,
Because it'll be a long.
Well, I wanted to talk about the TV first, though.
Okay.
Transitioning into TV.
Okay, well, I'm about to do it. Okay, so let's fast forward. I was doing adult film. I had said to myself, God, and I talked to my mom. I said, Mommy, I'm tired of these niggas. I'm tired of men having the ability to touch me. I'm tired of, And here's the thing. I never wanted to be in sex work. I was very intelligent. Don't let me cussing like a racehorse or a soldier fool you, baby. I am quick with numbers.
Yes.
I'm very smart,
Obviously.
And so I wanted to be a doctor, a teacher, a scientist. I ended up being all these things now in my life. I feel like I'm all of these things now.
Yeah, it came full circle.
Full circle. But
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And we are here to talk to y'all about Chime.com. One thing I love about Chime is that they have a fee-free overdraft program. It's called Spot Me. And one thing about me, when I was in college, I would be spending a little extra than I had. And I always got penalized for it. It's like, why are you charging me for money you know I don't have? So the good thing about Chime is that they give you up to $200 without penalties.
Well, what I love about Chime is that you can get paid early because I need my money early. I ain't trying to wait till payday. And you can get your money 2 days early.
I like that because sometimes your bill be due today, not 2 days.
Not 2 days from
not
now.
2 days later.
Exactly.
So what you're gonna do is go to chime.com/poorminds. That's chime.com/poorminds and get started today. It just takes a few minutes. Sign up for Chime today. Joining takes just minutes. Get started at chime.com/poorminds. That's chime.com/poorminds.
Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. or Stride Bank, N.A. Members FDIC. Spot me eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Early access to direct deposit funds depends on payer. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply.
Mm-hmm.
When I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm tired of these men having to just be able to touch me. She said, Boo, if you're really serious about, wanting to do something else in your life, let's pray. Now, I don't give a damn how much of a gay, trans, fag, punk, whatever the people out there in the world watching this, they're going to call me. One thing I'm solidly rooted in is my faith.
Yes.
And my spirituality and what how in touch I am with the greater power than me. Now, all that Bible stuff, I let Miss Mary tell me, and I be like, girl.
Because God be failing me too. So I get it sometimes. Some things in the Bible.
He don't fail me.
Well, no, when I say fail, I mean like the Bible gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
Because it was written by a man.
I mean, the Bible itself
write
gets
the Bible.
tricky. If
Listen,
you start getting into that, then it gets a little...
That's what I mean.
I tell motherfucking hoes this. Bitch, the only thing that God truly wrote was when he took his big finger on Mount Sinai and wrote them 10 commandments according to Deuteronomy.
Hello.
He took his big finger and wrote on them rocks and gave them to Moses down there. That's the only thing that he really wrote. Everything else, the other folks,
that's why I said
everything
God
else
is
is added.
I meant to say the Bible. That's man-made. Let me correct that.
And so my mama told me, she said, Boo, if you serious about that, let's pray. So we prayed. I was like, girl, I'm tired of you. Because you get tired of them niggas touching you and just want to have you. And I'm arguing.
An object.
Yeah,
Okay, we're going to get into that.
But it's just that I just got tired of being... Okay, I'm finna be real honest.
Come on.
I got tired of hoes thinking that we was the same.
That's fair.
And hoes that thought it, and to the hoes out here that know who y'all are, we ain't beefing no more. I love y'all the long way, but bitch, I told y'all back then we wasn't the same.
And they know now.
Oh, they definitely know now.
It's not.
I
love you because and now I'm sorry, I forgot I'm camera 3. I told you hoes back then.
We
and now y'all hoes.
Don't get her started.
Now y'all know.
We not the
Now
same.
Yeah.
And so see what them bitches thought that made us the same was niggas fucking us.
Exactly.
Like, niggas calling their phone, niggas calling mine. They charge a nigga, we on the same ad. I'm like, hell no, I got to get out of this. Bitch, we not the same.
Dre is eating and living.
Bitch, we not the same.
Let me tell you something.
Bitch, I told y'all hoes my house was blue. Y'all hoes got yellow houses, bitch. We not the same.
That's fair.
And when they started trying to paint their houses blue,
ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? Because they
Yes.
was all over there in the yellow thing, like, until they started seeing all that money.
Really wasn't even yellow. It was really more like, how when white start getting dirty?
Fluorescent beige.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it was giving.
Teal.
Off-white.
Them hoes' houses was
Them
teal, bitch.
Yes. Turquoise. So,
wasn't even the color it was painted. It just turned.
Robin's egg blue.
bitch. Cerulean. So after that, we that's what really made me, really put a fire under me, because them hoes kept telling me, listen, the first thing I did when I made my first $1 million, I bought me a house. I bought a house.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I did. And then I reinvested into my business, whatever.
Wow.
So then I started laying the foundation down for what them hoes should do. So they started doing the little stuff. Like, they went to posting about how they buying houses and how they do. I said, girl, I'm tired of this. I want to get out of this and do
Now I got to
shit
do
today.
something else.
So when we prayed, and Vine came along.
Yes.
Yes, I remember when you was on
I thought I was
Vine.
going to be a Vine star.
Girl, listen.
I remember when you were on Vine.
Vine came along.
I remember Vine.
And I was like, well, Lord, I'm in the position right now. All I'm doing is bigdickbitch.com. This is what I'm doing. So, I'm finna try to sell it until the bitch sell out. Man, I found that little thing, the little 6 seconds on Vine, and I clicked it. I said, before I put anything dirty up, I'm going to click on the hashtag Vine After Dark. So I clicked on Vine After Dark. I see everybody on there fucking. I said, oh, okay. But I didn't see the trend. So I just was like, okay, well, let's do it. So the very first night that I was getting ready to launch my Vine, my girlfriend, Miss Eve, may she rest in heaven and continue to watch over me. She was doing my hair, and she bumped my hair, and she was brushing it down. And I did it. I said, new weave, 22 inches. Yes, right? So this how y'all got to know what I'm finna say.
I don't know. I can't wait.
So the spirit said to me in my ear, erase that.
Oh.
Do it again.
This was a second take?
No, this is like the 5th take. The spirit said, erase that, do it again. I'm like, what? Okay. was like, girl, no, this ain't the right. So my girlfriend erased it. We did it again. New weed, 22 inches, yes. The spirit said, erase that.
And then I know
I'm
what
living.
you about to say.
I know, that's why I'm living.
When that motherfucking last day said, new weed, 22 inches, yes. Post it. I posted that shit at the middle of the night. When I woke up the next morning,
Crazy.
I was all over social media.
Mm-hmm.
All over social media. So again, nobody can shake how divinely I feel that I'm placed on this earth.
It's just
No matter if I was an adult film, no matter if I was a whore, a hooker, whatever, because people can look at all that shit on the outside and don't understand that that's my testimony. Because I'm sitting on this sofa with y'all ladies. I am a Grammy winner, bitch.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. We sitting on this sofa with
okay,
you.
say it again.
Not Grammy, Emmy too.
Yeah, but
Don't forget the Emmy now.
I'm sitting on this sofa in that. And my start was me trying to figure out who I am, what I am, then go forward to becoming who I am, and then getting into adult film work. And then people saying I can. Somebody out there has to be inspired. Not because I was a sex worker or whatever, but because the odds were stacked against
Right.
You had nothing on your side.
nothing.
Nothing.
And so this is why I always let people know, no, there's nothing that could shake my faith in God, in the spirit, the universe, whatever the hell you want to call it, that's divinely has. What? Yes, ma'am. So I was at the part about Vine. So Vine happened. I blew up overnight with the Vine thing because the spirit told me to do X, Y, and Z. And then I just kept doing little nude stuff on the Vine. And then there was one Vine I did was she got a dick, she got a dick, she got a dick. It ended up being on Tasha.0. So like that happened. And then one last Vine I had was that I do remember. It was the haters keep chasing me. I was naked. And then one I did where I said, come on in. BigDBitch.com.
Yeah.
BigDBitch.com.
But the Vine was the Puerto Rican.
No, that was
later though.
That was later.
That was
on.
way
That was
later.
later?
That
Yeah,
was way
That's
later.
later on, girl. I'm just a viral.
Puerto Rican.
Y'all gonna get so many viral clips out of
Like
this.
it's so many of them.
It's gonna be so many viral clips from this.
Oh my God.
I remember Puerto Rican.
I love that because every time I put on a career,
Rickon, honey, Rickon. Ooh.
That's how I feel right now. I feel Puerto
Rickon, honey.
Rican.
Ooh.
oh my God.
But fast forward, I got Vine famous, and then I started getting bookings.
Yeah.
So I didn't have time for sex. Like I started getting bookings. I remember my first booking was $500, right?
Ooh,
I thought I had did something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my first one. Like, girl, I got a club appearance for $500. Then it went to $1,000. Then it went to $1,500. And now, honey, you can't get me.
Now I'm not gonna even tell you the praise.
You can't get
That's why I was like,
can't get me now.
Yeah.
But all that stuff happened. And then my life just, like, people started finding me. Like, the Osbournes found me. People
That's
don't even
crazy.
People don't even know that the Osbournes found me from that, and they wanted me privately to jump out of a cake for their oldest daughter, not
Kelly?
not her oldest sister.
Okay.
They wanted me to jump out of a cake for her birthday.
Oh my, how much they was trying to pay you?
Girl,
How much they was trying to pay you?
Well, it's the
Back then-
Osbournes, so I got an
cake.
idea.
back then it was a cute little piece of change, but I don't know, for some reason it didn't. They wanted me to sign NDAs. I didn't know anything about all that.
Oh, so you thought that maybe it was a little bit.
I didn't know
extra.
anything because I wasn't fucking no people like that.
You wasn't fucking
I wasn't going to
Ozzy.
fucking like
You
that.
wouldn't give Ozzy a little something. I would have sucked Ozzy.
Not for
dick a
no,
little
not
bit.
for you would've. Not
Right,
for what they
Tom
was
was
giving.
hard for me.
Girl, not for what they was trying to give me to jump out of cake. No.
I would have gave Ozzy a little pussy.
And no shade, because I mean, you like white men.
Hey,
But-
no, I don't. Stop saying that.
You do.
It's okay if you like white
I
men.
don't.
She do.
I used to because I was around. My man is black.
Because I know the people who love you call you Maddie. Can I call you Maddie?
You call me Maddie, yeah.
Maddie, she like white men.
Ain't no wrong with liking
No,
white
I
men.
don't. My
She
man is
do.
black.
Bitch,
No.
listen, have you not seen Captain America's ass?
No,
Bitch,
I will make exception.
I will.
Chris Evans.
Bitch, I will. Captain America, you looking at this thing right here?
It's
bitch?
very few men I would make an exception for.
Baby.
Chris
And you
Evans.
would make one for Ozzy Osbourne?
back then.
For money.
For money.
For money.
Back then.
That makes sense.
I just
Okay,
want to
for the-
tell you something right now, Captain America. If you looking at this motherfucking tape right here, bitch, that shield wouldn't protect. That titanium shield would not protect you from the hammer that Thor gave over here, bitch. It wouldn't protect you.
Not Thor.
Bitch, I tear that Chris Evans out of. Bitch, I wear that.
Beat it out the
Bitch,
front.
I. Ooh, my God.
Marvel ain't ever booking us.
Oh my God.
Captain America booty was a little.
Ooh, that thing
It was
fine.
not, but Thor was fun too.
Ooh, yes, that Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I know all they names.
What's the other one that used to dance? Channing Tatum.
Now that's some ass on Channing Tatum too.
Facts.
Tatum
Baby,
is
that
fine.
thing, that ass.
I'm telling you.
Baby, that's a Magic City ass right there.
I'm telling
The
you.
finest white man that and I don't even know if he's white for real, but Jason Momoa.
Oh, my mama love him.
Oh my God.
But he got people from the Caucasus
I
Mountains.
just watched
for sure.
Aquaman 2.
Ooh.
And he made me real wet.
Listen, you hear my mama back there talking about, ooh.
My like Jason Momoa.
Mom said she's gonna
Listen.
break that 20 years.
My
man.
mama say, baby, she'll go off of that sabbatical. Rub it out with some of that holy oil. Get the knees right.
Little oil.
Okay, so I have to talk about
I'm
this.
sorry, y'all. This
We
shit
get
gonna-
okay.
this
We
gonna
have
be
a lot
all
of-
over the
I
place.
know.
Okay.
But they used to this. They love this.
They
Let's talk
are.
about how that link up with Beyonce came. Like, we got to talk about
We
Cody.
have to talk about
my
this.
first link up was the very first big link up I had was it RuPaul? Yeah, my first big link up was RuPaul. No, my first. I know everybody.
I know.
I want y'all to know
I believe
I-
you.
that I know every fucking
I know.
body.
And now we thankful because you know us.
Yeah, y'all my
So
girls.
now I said,
But I know
That's my
every-
friend.
Bitch, I know all them folks.
Hey,
And my
sis.
security guard over there, which is also my very good friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's my security guard over there. He goes with me all the places to just to keep me, keep them niggas protected from me because I have to square. I square.
yeah, and you'll get out
Yeah,
there.
but he say, golly, like all of them motherfuckers know.
Oh my God.
Black, white, all them superstars.
Mm-hmm.
And it is because I have been 100% authentically myself. Not to say that I don't give a fuck, but God makes things happen for me. Them niggas ain't gonna never tell me I can't get nothing because God gonna provide for me. If he see fit for me to slide up in one of the movies or slide up in one of them things, that's what's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Whether Tyler Perry let me through, whether Lee Daniels let me through, any of that stuff let me through, if he want me there,
He
You
gonna
gonna be
he'll
provide.
circumvent all around them niggas and let me get through that.
Baby, let me tell you.
You got it
But
with me. Huh?
my first link up was RuPaul. My second link up was Lee Daniels. Like Lee Daniels found me
Mm-hmm.
and loved me. Had me working for Fox. That's how I got in the door with Fox and all that, doing all that stuff
Yeah,
with Fox.
I remember that.
Then, it's so many people. So many. God.
Yeah.
So the Beyonce thing, let's get to it.
Yeah.
I did a rant because the Spirit told me.
Mm.
This was during George Floyd, when George Floyd got killed.
Right.
And it
That
was
was like before COVID, a little before COVID, or was it during COVID?
it was
during-
It was during
that's-
COVID.
it was
During.
on that wave like that. And another trans girl by the name of Iana Dior got beat up in the gas station by a whole bunch of black folks. So the Spirit told me to just rant. I was so fucking mad because I'm like, nigga, we going through crisis right now where the police got they knee on this man that done killed this motherfucking man.
Mhm.
And our black ass need to be so unified, need to be more unified as black folks than ever now.
Mm-hmm.
And we over here whooping on this girl because she trans.
Mm.
And it's like, when do we see that we all niggas?
Mhm.
When is the lid gonna come from over the eyes? I don't give a fuck if we all sucking dick or we not sucking dick at all, or we got titties at the top, dick at the bottom. We is niggas.
We still,
They still look at us as niggas.
Niggas.
light
At the end
skin,
of the
dark
day.
skin, pretty
the
eyes,
beige from
good
the
hair.
beige, bitch, we black.
Because you know what proved that? When Beyonce did the Super Bowl and she did the whole thing where she was like, standing up for black people.
Mhm.
Still, that's why Jay-Z said, still a nigga. You still a nigga.
Yes. And so I ranted about that. I didn't know that this was going to reach the ears of the great Beyonce all on this mouth like liquor.
Ooh.
Period.
So
She's a woke queen.
yes. And so when this happened, I didn't know anything about it. So obviously, when you listen to Beyonce talk about how she worked on Renaissance, she had worked on Renaissance for
For years.
Yeah.
years. So she had done watched this already.
Mhm.
Fast forward to 2020. What we in 2024? Shit,
Yeah.
It was 2022
Yeah,
when
20
the album dropped. Mhm.
damn.
Okay, time
Time be
flying.
flying. That's what I'm saying.
So fast
Time.
forward to 2022 in July,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in Costa Rica, and I'm getting ready to go. And so my
Who's going to
phone,
Costa Rica, though?
girl, I have to take my fans with me, honey, on a trip. They
Oh, I'm coming next
come
year.
on, let's go. Shit.
Yes, can we come? We
Yes,
outside.
honey, listen, we are definitely at the men's.
Okay.
So I'm in Costa Rica, and I'm getting ready to leave, and so I'm getting an email, like email over and over from this. I didn't even look at the record label's name. I didn't look at it.
Parkwood.
I didn't see it at the bottom.
Imagine ignoring an email from Parkwood.
I didn't even pay attention at the bottom. I'm over here like, girl, who is this telling me to clear song 2? What is song 2? What is you talking about song 2? Because, you know, Cozy is song number 2 on.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Stop it.
So
Oh, I love
how I got
Cozy.
to clear. What kind of clearance? What is they talking about? So I'm telling my manager, girl. Then I said, girl, they are really adamant about Madison. This is urgent.
Fucking
But
urgent.
he did not say it was from Beyonce?
I didn't pay it no attention. 'Cause I was
Okay.
in Costa Rica. The internet was bad and shit.
Yeah.
Hair curly Puerto Rican.
Yeah. So I told Legra, I said, Legra, go back and read the email and just ask them how much they got. So when she asked them how much they got, you know, and I seen the zeros come back, then I went down.
You was like, okay.
I went down to the bottom of the email.
Because who got that much
I
money?
said, well, who trying to give me some coins like this? That's it said Parkwood. So we sent it over to my lawyer. And then my lawyer said, this is definitely Beyonce. I said, okay, girl.
Let's do it.
Then the album leaked.
That is
Oh,
crazy.
The album
Stop
leaked.
it.
Like, but what was your initial, like when you realized it was Beyonce?
Okay, okay. Back
Because like
up.
you said, the
I was
internet was bad. You
Yes.
didn't realize who it was.
I was filming Drag Race, 'cause y'all know I'm a judge on RuPaul's Drag Race.
right.
That's where
So-
you got you?
Yeah, so I was filming Drag Race, and I'm on there filming Drag Race. So I'm sitting by RuPaul, and I said, Ru, do you know Beyonce done cleared out all her social medias? And Ru said, I think they getting ready to do a Destiny's Child reunion. And I'm thinking like Ru saying, you know, because Ru got the tea, you know.
Yeah.
And Ru was like, I think they getting ready to do a Destiny's Child reunion. I said, I would love it. I can't wait for that to happen, you know. Because everybody was in shambles because she had done cleared out her.
I remember that.
I remember that.
Because I was losing my mind.
Because we knew something was getting ready to happen. Bitch, I didn't know that was going to
Oh
happen.
my God.
That's crazy.
So fast forward, I'm over here saying, damn, she always doing stuff with Big Frida. I would love.
Oh my God.
I promise you, I'll almost be in tears. Like, think about it.
Yes, you
'Cause I
might
was
get me
saying-
a
No,
little
I'm really
emotional because that's
I'm like,
crazy.
I would love
and I
for-
love me some Beyonce.
I would love to do something with Beyonce because she always doing something with Big Frida, you know, and I because sometimes I feel like I'm an overlooked queen,
Yeah.
you know,
I
but
get
that's
it.
another thing. And I said, I would love to, bitch, when that shit happened and then the album leaked and my girlfriend called me and said, so bitch, you weren't going to tell us that you was on Beyonce album. I
and
said,
you
"Wait
ain't
a
even
minute."
know.
I said, hold on. So this means this email and this shit and all this stuff coinciding? Girl.
Yes.
And then I told her, I said, girl, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it when the album comes out. I want to hear it when the album comes out. When it
That's
comes out, I want to
crazy.
hear it. I want to hear it.
Did you cry?
I did.
I know
you did.
I know you
I did because
Oh, stop. You going to make me
I
emotional.
did.
I feel like
No,
I'm
like,
a
I
little
just about to
emotional
cry.
too.
because this song is so important.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm about to cry.
It's,
Sorry.
it's so
I really-
important, especially now we're in February, so it's Black History Month.
Yeah.
It's so important for us because regardless to however anybody sees me out there, I'm for my people, for Black people. I'm for that.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Black
always
at the end of the day.
I'm Black, and I've been for that. And for that woman who is the worldwide phenomenon to use my rant.
Oh.
That meant so much for me, ranting about my community being together, sticking together as a community for Black people, and to use that and mesh that with when she was singing about the colors of the flag,
Mm-hmm.
the LGBTQIA flag,
Mm-hmm.
and merging it together. It was what I've been saying.
Mm-hmm.
It was what I've been saying.
Because you've been standing for the community for a long
Black,
time.
like we are Black.
Mm-hmm.
No matter if we gay or trans or whatever shade of color it is, we are.
Yep.
Yes.
We are.
And that was so. There's no words that I could put like how that I watched her tour
Mm.
and I seen them. France, Spain,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Italy, like these people all over the world chanting.
Speaking your words. I'm not gonna lie. When I went to the Renaissance concert, I've been to a lot of concerts. I'm a music girl,
Mhm.
but I'm not a concert girl because I like to be really intimate. One of my favorite concerts I went to, as crazy as it sounds, was The Dream because how intimate he got with his audience. You know, like I'm a music person. I don't go to concerts. I went to Renaissance, and it was life changing.
It's an experience.
I texted Drea. I said, "We're not doing enough. If you don't leave a Beyonce concert and feel like," I was like, "I'm not doing enough."
Let me tell you something. I'm from Houston, born and raised. Moved to Atlanta when I was 25. I love Beyonce. Maybe because she from the same city I'm from, I don't know, but I just have always loved her down. That was the Renaissance concert was probably like my third Beyonce concert I've been to, but it was the most impactful one that I've ever been to.
Y'all want to know the first
It was
time I
crazy.
seen Beyonce in concert? It was when they just recorded Survivor. It was the first time they performed it. It was at the rodeo. And I seen her perform Survivor, and I was like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
I understood Beyonce then.
Renaissance was just a different
But it was a
experience.
different fucking era.
And then when I went to see the movie, and I saw you in the movie.
Yes, I was in that. You know, I can't.
Do you know what you like? I
Look.
hope everybody gives you your flowers.
They don't. And you know why? It's okay.
But they need to.
It's okay. Let me tell you why. Because I get the money.
Yeah.
But you know what? And this is what I say too.
The money is
great,
important.
But let me say this. Poor minds, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. From day one, when I said I even have the opportunity of getting you to grace our presence, because breaking down doors, like me and Drea have broke down doors, because guess what? Bad bitches can't talk. Bad bitches not
They do.
funny.
They say we don't have no.
BBL
They say
girls,
if you
we don't
look a
have
certain way, you can't have no personality and all that type of shit. And I feel like we have like definitely shown people different.
Oh, baby.
But
the
the doors we
Thank
had to break
you.
down isn't compared to what
You have.
You got a
yeah.
fucking Emmy. Stop. Like,
Well, it's because of Drag Race, though. I want my own Emmy. I have to tell you, I do want my own Emmy, and I'm going to get it.
you are.
I'm going to get it. My own Emmy. You know.
But what I'm saying is, you know how many people been on that
Yeah.
show and haven't got one?
Yeah.
I mean,
And also, that Grammy.
mm.
Like, people try to underwhelm everything that goes on in my life or whatever. And it's okay. I'm all right with that because I know, you know. My friend told me, he said to me, Madison, I just think that it's at the end that you may get all the things, whatever, or it's just crazy that they may talk about all the things, whatever. And I said, it's okay, boo, because I'm going to get all the money before the end.
Yeah.
You know,
Smart.
I'm going to get all the money before the end. And the accolades come, that's great, whatever. If they don't, that's great or whatever. As long as my legacy is left in the ground, you know, and for the people out there like you ladies, as bio women, as trans women, as black gay men, black straight men, person can't say that they can't look and get nothing from over here because you would be telling a fucking lie.
Oh, absolutely.
You can't, you know, because I got it out the mud for sure.
Facts. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Drea Nicole.
And we are here to talk to y'all about RocketMoney.com.
Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills.
I know I am guilty of signing up for subscription services I completely forget about and wasting money. We always sign up for something, it'll say 30, 60 days for free, and then you totally forget about it. Then it's charging your account and you're not even using it.
Yes, I love Rocket Money. They have over 5 million users. And one of the great things about it is they'll even help you get your money back. Like, they will help you get your money refunded that you spent over the last few months.
Yes, I feel like this is something that you need to do. I'm telling you, you have a subscription service that you completely forgot about. It's either charging you on your Apple card, your debit card, your credit card. Somebody is making their money and you don't even know it. So what you're going to do is go to rocketmoney.com/poorminds. That's rocketmoney.com/poorminds. Save you some money.
Period.
Stop wasting your money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/poorminds. That's rocketmoney.com/poorminds. rocketmoney.com/poorminds.
But sometimes I feel some type of way when I'm looked over for things. Like I see them giving out awards or I see them having the honors and this and the other. And I'm like, well, damn, you know, a lot of those, if you ask any of those people that are at those places, like the reason why or what inspired them, they're going to say the TS. You know, but then, I mean, it's true. And that's not me being arrogant.
I'm agreeing.
That's not me being arrogant. But then, you know.
I'm not disagreeing.
and
I'm
it's
not going
like,
to lie to you. The first time I'm a little ignorant to the community. I'm not gonna lie, I am.
It's okay.
But the first time I seen
to a certain
the
extent.
first time I seen her, like I was like, oh, she bad. Oh, fuck, she got a dick.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it.
Well, I'll say this.
But it was you.
Yeah.
They
They
weren't.
always see bigdick.com.
I was like, oh my God. I said she fine with a P.
But the crazy thing is, once they see it, they like you.
I mean,
Okay,
shit, it
so let me
worked.
say this because we're gonna do a Patreon episode because I have to ask you about the Lil Nas X video.
Uh-huh.
and we
Just
want to ask you
hilarious.
about Boosie.
Oh, yeah, come
Boosie.
on, let's do it.
But we're gonna do that on Patreon.
All right, y'all.
So we're gonna fast
You
forward.
want me to do a drop?
Yeah, do a drop for the Patreon.
Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. This Poor Minds interview is off the Richter scale. If you want to catch this and all the exclusive tea, please visit www.patreon.com/Poor Minds and
Period.
get the exclusive from the TS herself. Don't meet me there, bitch. Meet me
Beat
there.
me there.
So we're gonna talk
So
about
we
all
gonna-
that stuff later. So we're gonna
Right.
get into our topic.
So we're going to
Okay.
get into topic number 1. So for topic number 1,
What number one? Oh,
we
No,
ain't got
baby.
to the topic
this
yet.
was just the icebreaker. That's
That
what
was
I'm saying.
the
We had such a good
icebreaker.
time.
oh my gosh, shit.
We ain't even got into a topic yet.
All right, well, come on, let's do a topic.
Okay, let's do a topic.
All right.
So for the first topic, we want to talk about
Oh.
detransitioning.
Detransitioning.
Yes.
Okay,
let
what
me-
is that?
Okay, so let me tell you.
Lex
So
said she looked
I'm
it
a
up
TikTok.
on.
No, I didn't look it up. I'm a TikTok girl.
Oh, there is a girl on there saying she.
No. It's not a girl. Okay, so I'm a TikToker.
Okay.
I scroll. And when I scroll and I find things that I find interesting, it shows up on your algorithm.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like I've been a big girl my whole life. I'm tall, like Nikki said, Bigfoot. I got a Bigfoot too. Shout out to Meg. I love tall women. I'm a tall woman. I'm big.
You're exotic.
Sometimes when things come on my timeline about bigger women, I tend to watch those things. So my algorithm got into like trans categories of things. So I ended up in this category, and this honestly is a sector of Twitter I've been in for like
Twitter?
8 months. I mean, TikTok
Okay.
is a whole community of people who are detransitioning. And it's people who are like, okay, I'm a transgender woman, I'm a transgender man, and then they regret their decision.
Oh.
And they try to go back. It's a whole community, and it's very large.
Okay.
It's a large side. So I wanted to talk to you about this because one thing I will say about you is I know you're very unbiased when it comes to your community, and you really speak the truth. So sometimes, people say, oh, if you feel like you are a transgender woman or man, it's a mental illness, you're sick, you're not right in the head. And I talk to I have a lot of gay friends, I have a lot of people. And I talked to one of my friends and he was like, you know what? I think a lot of people detransition because he was like, I was confused. I felt like, okay, I like men. Maybe I'm supposed to be a woman. He was like, and I tried out being a woman. I was like, I don't like being a woman. I'm not a woman. And he was like, I just like men and I'm gay. He was like, so a lot of people that are detransitioning, they just don't realize it's a difference between changing your sexuality and changing your gender.
Right.
So you made the transition at a very young age, and this was really who you are. So I wanted you to really speak on people who kind of jump the gun and you really don't want to transition. Because that's a big decision to make.
Changing back is even a big.
You can't change back, honestly.
I mean, not
I
all
seen a
the
girl,
way.
there's a girl,
yeah.
no. I seen a girl who
Had
she got her boobs done.
and she had to get the
I seen one actually had the bottom surgery and they can't go back. I seen one person who was transitioned to a man. Her voice can't get her voice back. It's a lot. It's deep. So I really wanted you to touch on that.
I think that everybody's own personal identity is just that. That's their own personal identity. And a lot of things that happen with us can sometimes come from peer pressure, influence. Let's say if we're in the community, because I'm going to tell you this story, and this story probably going to tie it in. It's going to be quick. This is how Rickon came about. Rickon. Ooh, I feel like a Spanish.
I love Rickon. It's my favorite.
I love Rickon too.
I love Selena and all that stuff. It was a joke. But here's the truth to that. I was 19 years old, and I had always been told by other trans people and other women, bio women. I don't want to use the word cis. I don't like that.
I get it.
I don't want to get into that shit. But other bio women was like, well, you ain't never gonna be real because you ain't never gonna have no pussy.
Mm.
You hear this 11 times.
Mm.
In your mind and in your aura, you want to be as real as you can. And so a lot of women, trans women, sometimes I feel, and do not people out there watching me take my word as law. These are my thoughts.
Right.
Because I'm solid in my transition.
Yes.
And I don't want no pussy. That's another story.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that.
But
later.
my thing is, you hear a lot of this going on. So at 19, I remember me hearing, all the girls saying, "Oh, girl, if you want to be real, bitch, you gotta be sick. You want to be sickening, girl, you gotta get you a pussy." And so I'm like, I don't want no pussy, but I want to be real.
Mm.
So I had told myself that I was gonna, when I get up enough money, I was gonna get a sex change.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the girls were telling me that in order for you to be, for men to really, this and ever, you have to have a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was peer pressure in the beginning into thoughts of wanting to have a sex change.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So one night I had a rendezvous with a Puerto Rican guy. And because we're pressed for time, I'll just give you the short thing. We went out. I mean, I picked him up. We went back to my place. I didn't tell him at first what I was because I was a little nervous. And then he was like, he knew, girl, because I was trying to hide razor bumps. I had razor bumps from ear to ear. That nigga fucking.
But
knew.
let me just say, in person, not a razor bump.
Oh no, because that was then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
I'm
about to
in-
say,
say.
this is now.
I'm advanced. The TS. I'm a woman, honey.
Oh,
Right.
period.
But that was then, and so I was trying to hide that, and then he was like, "What you doing all that for, or whatever?" I was like, "Well, I'm a trans. Well, it was a trans. I was, I'm a she-male. That's back then.
That's
Like, this
what you
is
say.
back then.
That's what
Oh,
people used to
good.
say.
I'm a
Hey.
she-male, And so he was like, "Oh, okay, So we went in the house, and we got into our little groove or whatever. And I kept my panties up. He was like, "No, pull it down."
You want to see them balls?
He wanted to see them balls and that dick and them titties. Pull it down because I had little titties.
Oh my God! Stop
He was
it!
like, pull it down. I was like, no, sir. And then when it came down or whatever and everything was out, I was still doing like this.
Cause you, yeah.
And that's
Because I was like,
you can't tuck that big thing.
Can't do it.
We've seen it. It is
It's
big.
big.
Hush.
Stop.
So I was trying to be as cunt as I possible.
Stop.
And he was like, let it go. And so he was like,
You let that motherfucker.
oh my God, you're so beautiful.
I'm not gonna lie, you are though.
You
and
are.
I've seen it.
But sisters, listen to me, y'all.
In
In that moment,
right.
because I never wanted to have a SRS. I wanted to have a SRS because they were telling
What's
me
SRS?
sexual reassignment surgery.
Okay.
They were telling me that I had to have a pussy in order
So
to
you
be
felt like
real.
that's what you needed to do.
When I pulled my panties down and everything was everything, he was like, oh my, like he told me I was perfect.
So
That was it for me.
Mm.
That was
that's
the
all
last.
you needed.
That was the last time I thought about having a motherfucking sex change. That was the last time.
You never
Because
thought
it
about
wasn't something that you wanted
You
to do.
wanted to.
I
It was
feel
more
like
so pleasing
right.
other people.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. So you think
I
I
don't
know
think
you don't want to speak for people.
I can't
but
speak for all.
I do want to talk about the reason I wanted to talk about detransitioning is because I'm not gonna lie, like everybody goes through their little weird phase. When I was 6, I was like, "Mom, call me DJ. I'm a boy." It was like I was 6. I was a tomboy growing up, but by the time I turned 10,
But you wasn't mentally insane.
no, I mean,
You were going through hormonal changes. You were going through.
Right.
You're trying to figure it out.
Right.
but there are people that are on. I can't think of the girl's name.
Jazz.
Jazz.
I was
And
on her
it's-
show.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, how do you feel about people that are transitioning their children at such a young age? Because if my mom would have allowed me to be DJ,
You would have been fucked up.
I would have been fucked up and mad. I love being a woman. I was a tomboy. I just like to play football.
Is this
bitch?
this baby Jazz? Is she like?
She's grown now. She's grown. Jazz is grown
And
now.
she's still secure in her decision.
Well, she's had the operation.
She's had the bottom
She's
operation.
had bottom surgery.
the SRS.
She's had, yeah, she.
Okay.
So I'm on the fence with this, and I never talk
And
about
how
this
old
stuff.
is how old is she about?
Jazz is 20.
She's got to be in her 20s now.
So this
because
is
she was
before
very
she-
young.
Oh yeah,
21.
Jazz was transitioning on TV on it's a TLC
Well, she was
show
like
called
10.
I Am Jazz, like 8, 7.
Yes,
around that
I
time.
remember.
Oh
that.
wow.
Yes,
But Jazz has always looked like a girl.
she did.
She's always looked like a girl. She's always carried herself like a girl. She always was a girl.
Right.
And so, you know, I personally think, but here's where I'm on the fence because I got a little flack.
Because
when I
you
was-
said you never talked about this.
Yeah, well, I was on the show and I got a little scratch back from it because I asked her, because right now she's going through a lot of a lot of depression and a lot of stuff, but she was already going through that before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't the surgery that did it. They had to inform me, you know. They had to inform me that this, because I talked to her parents. Here's where I'm at on the fence. Had I transitioned early,
Mm-hmm.
I would have been happy. Like if I could have went in the room and said, "Mommy, I think I'm a girl or I'm a woman," and she gave me that opportunity, I think I'd have been more softer.
Mm.
It took me longer to get softer as the older, because I did it in the older space.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been soft, but I'm secure. This is what I want to be.
Yeah.
I would have been softer. I wouldn't have had to go through no hair growth and all that other shit. Like I'm got to get laser and all that type of shit. I wouldn't have to be going through that. So I'm in a space of like, I wish that could have happened for me,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but it didn't, because my household wasn't. I'm from a black household. They ain't doing all that. But I also think about, like, I loved having the opportunity to experience being a boy at first, to know that that's not what I wanted, that I had no connection to that. So I'm glad that I got the opportunity to experience that. And I think that what happens with trans people, we need to have the opportunity to experience, experience so that we can know. Girl, there is nothing about me want to be on no fucking man. I don't want to buy no sneakers. I don't want to get no haircuts. There's nothing about that interests
It's
me.
an appealing.
There's nothing about it I think being a woman is the most beautiful thing that you can be.
I
Love
think so
being a
too.
woman.
And that's just what it is, you know. Now I don't have a menstrual cycle. I don't want a menstrual cycle.
It's terrible.
I know. I watch.
And you're very lucky you don't have one.
Listen, but I go through a menstrual cycle with my mom when she had hers, so I know what she's so. And I want to speak to this because this is important for me to say.
Mm-hmm.
I know that both of you ladies are females,
Mm-hmm.
and I was born male.
Mm-hmm.
But you ladies share a lived experience that I could never share. And that
Right.
is you both have menstrual cycles, you both can bear children, these are things but we have shared experiences when we come down to talking about our experiences with men. We can sit here and have conversations about
All day.
things, how
day.
men treat us, and how because this is where the men treat a woman.
Yep.
So I know the differences in between. So I don't need anybody, because I know the straight folks that watch this stuff be like, "Oh, you a man?" Girl, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is my thought. So trans people that are going to watch this show, chill, because I will fuck you up. I think that we should have the opportunity to live to a degree to understand, like, this is what I want to do, or I'm not. And I also feel I think this is the Libra in me. And I also feel,
Ooh, you a Libra.
yes.
My man Libra.
Yeah. Wow.
That's what we were just talking about. I was like, I'm a Libra rising.
And I'm a Taurus.
And she is Taurus rising. That's why we
click. And I feel that if I had the opportunity, this is my personal feeling. If I had the opportunity to transition when I was younger,
You would have did it.
yes, I would have, because I would have been more softer, more woman.
But you know what I'm saying? This,
Well-
this is where I get.
well, I wanna
Because you know what? I'm not soft. I walk in the bill, hey ho ass nigga. You probably would have been softer.
No,
transitioning
I mean,
earlier.
you soft mamas. You
No.
got all that thick and juicy.
No, but what I'm saying
I had
is
muscle.
it doesn't.
And
Well,
I have
okay, but you're
muscle.
talking about body wise because
Yeah.
I feel like soft. That's why I say there is no definition of a man and a woman.
It's not.
And the reason I say that because there's women that are born biologically a woman and they're harder than some of these men out here.
That is true.
Physically.
That is true.
So you can say physically you would have been born softer, but I'm a hard person.
You're not hard.
But when I say hard, I'm not like Drea is very like delicate, dainty.
very-
I'm not that.
I don't see the difference.
Okay, you don't, but this is coming from, and we're gonna talk about this on Patreon because we're gonna get into what people say about Jess Hilary. I get that all the time. That was a joke people used to say to me all the time.
So
you a linebacker. Oh shit, let's a linebacker.
Okay, I'm glad you said this.
I get that all the time. So it's like, I cannot change how I am. Yes, I'm tall. Yes, I got big feet. Yes, I got a deep voice. Yes, when I laugh, I'd be like, ho ass nigga. Like, this is my personality, but I'm still a fucking woman.
You're a female. Yes, you're a woman. But here's the thing. When that Jess stuff, Jess herself has been misgendered. I never misgendered Jess. Jess has been misgendered by the industry people. Just
by society.
by being, because she has... I think Jess is very pretty to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Jess is very pretty. But I also think that Jess has masculine energy.
As do I.
It's masculine energy. And if you are a person that can pick up on energy, it makes you, because I've been around some men that I done been like,
sometimes men have feminine energy.
yeah, like you kind of... Right, and that's not the case.
Right.
I'm like, girl, you kind of girl.
And that's what I'm saying. And like, so that's why I say, like, it's hard to define what a woman is. And the reason I say that is because I'm a biological woman.
Yes.
Now, I agree. Like, when Bruce Jenner got Woman of the Year, it was weird to me because...
First of all, y'all pussy assholes was playing on our tops doing that bull ass
Hello.
shit. And Bruce Jenner, a.k.a. Caitlyn, who I'm going to not disrespect, but Caitlyn was the prime example of foolery when it comes down to the
And I also think he's going through a detransition right now.
Yeah.
But, okay. You talked about this a little bit. You have touched on so many subjects that I already want to touch on. So, a trans woman, do you date straight men?
Yes.
Do you date gay men?
Gay men don't like me.
Why?
What you mean?
Men that identify as gay don't want me.
Why?
I'm a woman.
Okay, that's fair.
They want
a man.
Men.
But you date straight men, so but they want a
men
vagina.
who identify as straight, yes.
Men who identify as straight, they want a vagina.
Yeah.
But that's why I think
But here's the thing.
Wait.
We've gotten to the place where this all we focus on is genitalia. There's some men like that are attracted to just exactly who you are.
Okay.
And now I think, and here we go, men. I'm not upholding y'all in y'all motherfucking wrong. I think that men who date trans women are not homosexual. I think that they are either, because they have the right to identify, just like we identify as what we identify. They have the right to identify as whatever they choose to identify.
Right.
They have the right to say, I'm straight. They got the right to do that.
Right.
Now, when it comes down to it, I believe that if a man sleeps with a woman and a trans woman, he is still straight because that's a woman on all spectrums in his eyes. Women have to get out of that complex of thinking like, oh, y'all both are very fine and sexy ladies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm slightly built like y'all. I used to be before.
No, you are built like me.
I mean, you are.
You're built. I just got breast reduction. Me before my breast reduction, I look
big like this.
Yes.
But sister, I used to be, you've seen the stuff.
Yeah.
But this is my thing. What makes you think that if we all lined up and all our titties sitting up and our asses like this and a man attracted to that now he's, that man like, damn, I hit all them. Men are impulsive when it comes down to sexual things. So you can't just identify or put a label on somebody for a sexual experience. You can't. I could go out here, y'all badder than a motherfucker. And if my dick would have got hard and I could have hit both of y'all, I'm still gonna want me a man when it's over. I can hit both of y'all today and still want me a nigga.
I try.
Still want me a nigga.
Okay, but let me say this. I'm not gonna.
But
that don't make
can I be honest right now?
Okay, but I do have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I feel like if you don't feel like if a man wants penetration that doesn't make him.
Listen, men that deal with me don't always want. It's some niggas be like, bitch, you better put that motherfucker to the side. Move that shit. I ain't gonna do with that.
But they just want that.
But they just want the butt.
They want that. They want my energy. They want my essence. They want all of that.
Because we say
It's the connection.
It's the connection.
It's the person.
It's the connection. And my thing is, just because a man has an experience does not necessarily make him that. Just because a woman has an experience doesn't necessarily make her that. A man could be out there hitting 50 transsexual. He could be hitting 50 transsexual. That don't make him want to be just like, some of that is just a sexual thing for a nigga.
Okay, but I'm not gonna lie. Can I keep? That's all I'm saying.
But
Keep it a minute. Wait, Dre. Let me say
let me ask something. But if that's my man's sexual thing, he don't really like me.
Yes, he do.
No, he don't.
How?
I'm not gonna.
No, how? If he's having sex, if he's having sex with 5-6 trans women, how does he really like me?
He do. What made him stop liking you? Because he could be having sex with 5,
I'm
6
talking about
different...
if they didn't have the surgery.
He could be having sex with 5, 6 different bitches. That man is out there fucking. Now, when we talk about getting...
So you feel like fucking don't matter. It's just fucking.
No, they be fucking. These niggas will cut a hole in the box and stick their dick in.
I agree
We
with
do
that.
say that.
We
We do
always
say
say
that.
that.
Girl,
Okay,
please.
so can I keep it real?
Yes, man.
This
We
is what
say
I'm gonna
niggas
say.
will hump concrete long as they can come.
So let me say what I have to say, and I hope y'all don't cut this
Sister,
clip.
that
I'm gonna keep it honest.
Come on.
If my man told me like he had sex with like a trans woman, I would feel like you was probably over there sucking a little dick.
Your mind would tell you that.
Yeah, so that's because I feel like if you want vagina and you want that, that's what you want. Because I feel like if you're having sex with somebody who still has a penis, the penis is what you want. Because I want a penis.
I think that's how.
And
I
that's
think
where
about
my mind
it,
goes.
too.
And it's
Like,
not a
you want the
problem.
penis.
It's not a problem with a
No?
man wanting a penis. It's not a problem because I just don't want a man who wants a penis.
See, those are...
Because I don't want vagina.
Right. See, those are your thoughts. But what people don't understand, if you never really get opportunity to talk to men who are in that space of like, I like a trans girl. I like bio women and I like a trans woman. And I don't give a fuck if she got a dick or not. I'm not there for God, y'all finna fuck me up.
Okay, come on. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. But
There are some men that like the manufactured. They like the manufactured. It's just like, that's
Yeah, what the?
they got a dick.
Yeah.
That's okay. But move that. I'm not here for that.
They don't want the dick.
Do you not, y'all? Women will never understand. In my line of work, when I used to be a sex worker and stuff like that, there were a large percentage of men that came to clientele with me that never touched my dick.
Oh.
Really?
Never.
So that's why I said we in the bed now. We in the
They
bed
never
now.
touched it. They
Because
never
that's
did.
not what they was
They
there
didn't come there
for.
that. They came there because it was exotic.
So can I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am.
You was like a bottom.
No, that's the top.
Because
Oh,
that's
so
what I
man,
be.
I was about
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's what I always wonder too. I wonder if
Because we in the bed now,
necessarily
y'all.
once-
We
like,
moving
if
on.
you're
We in the bed.
trans, do men necessarily feel like, okay, you gonna be a bottom automatically because you're a woman?
Yeah, well, that's what they come there for me to play that role. But now this new age of stuff that's going on,
That's why I say.
it's a lot of new age shit going on.
Because I'm not gonna lie. Like if I was hitting on you, I want you to have.
You want me to fuck?
I want you to give it to me.
It's a lot, right? Because you know I got a big cock.
I do.
Well, see, I would
Like, I
want-
would have-
Like,
I
if
would
I
have-
looked at
I
you
would
because
give
you're
Matt-
so
I would
beautiful,
give TS some
want
pussy.
you to be.
I want to know what it's
Like, I
hitting
would want
for.
to give it to you
But you see her mentality.
Baby, if you give
See,
it
you
to
want
me,
the dick.
because you
I'll
look
give
so
it to
good.
sis. I want that pee.
See, you want the dick. She want to fuck.
I want-
No,
Yeah,
I want her to. I want her to
fuck
beat
her.
me down.
But here's the thing. That you see how both of these women,
Yeah.
both of these women have their own set of identities on what they want to do. This is how the men operate.
Okay.
Oh,
The men operate
Yeah.
like that. Like she said, you fine as shit. I don't want you to dick. You look like this. I know you got it, but I want to beat you
I would
down.
want to, yeah.
You would want to beat her.
I would, because she's so fine.
No, see, I would want her to beat me up.
And now this answers your question.
Oh God.
This is the way it works.
Oh.
This is exactly the
That
way it works
is.
with the way with men. This is how the men feel. It works exactly like this.
Okay. that
This
makes
is y'all
sense.
answer right here. That's how it happens. There are men who say, damn, I want to fuck that. I know. I got a cousin. She's so motherfucking real. So pussy, so real. Gorgeous. A man told us, I ain't never fucked with one of y'all niggas before. But I fucked that nigga right there. I tie a string around that nigga dick until that shit
They
fall
said
off.
that about you?
About my cousin. Because my cousin's a trans.
Oh, okay.
But that bitch is gorgeous.
Okay.
That nigga say, I ain't never fucked with none of y'all niggas. All y'all is niggas, but that ain't no nigga right there. And I tie a string around that bitch dick until it fall off. And I fuck that bitch in her ass until her dick fall off.
Move.
And I, That's what he said. Because he was so infatuated
That was
with
very aggressive.
it. Very much so. That's like, oh. But he called the rest of us niggas, though. He did.
It's not that one.
Just not her. But that happens.
That's crazy.
Y'all don't understand that this is what happens. There's some men that are like, okay, I fuck with that one right there.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Because
Just
in the bed
because
now.
she looks more feminine.
Not that maybe because she looks more feminine and then he knows that she was born male, but it's like it's impossible. It's impossible. Like that's a bitch. It's some kind of defect.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that you were a trans woman until you.
For a long time. I didn't either.
No, because I didn't find you off of your porn. I found you off of like the vines and the Puerto Rican, not the porny vines and shit. It was like the funny stuff that you were going about, bro.
What you been watching?
So I was like, so that's why we about to get into
the bed.
bow.
The
We
bed.
get in the bed.
The bed.
Bow,
Hey, in the
bow,
bed.
bow, bow,
bow.
So we already in the bed,
Okay.
but I want to talk about like bottom surgery, SRS surgery, what you call it.
mhm.
Why or why not do you think it's a good decision?
I think that bottom surgery is for their own preference. Like I don't want it. And I think that the girls that have bottom surgery, you know, they've watched women for so long and they've been like, this completes me. Everybody has their own area of completion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. I don't want no more.
Like you're a woman to me.
I'm a woman.
I don't. You know what? And I don't mean to be offensive. I don't look at you as a trans woman though. I don't. Now see, don't do her like that.
What mom about to say?
Mom was asleep.
Mom was asleep.
Well, we all heard you snoring.
I heard her.
See, you may have to
snore.
escort her ass to the car. Cause she over there.
It was a little snore. I
It-
snore too, so. But I don't look at you as a.
Thank you, sister. As a man, you don't look at me as a
Because
man.
when I first saw you on Kaya,
I
and
want
that-
I want to tell you this, ladies. I want y'all to be free in y'all conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because y'all are very respectful,
Thank you.
very respectful, and we can have real conversations. Y'all homosexuals and transsexuals out there, you have to allow a space. If you want to educate people, if you want to teach somebody something, you have to allow this. You have to put the fucking razors down
Mhm.
and just make the space comfortable for you all to learn from each other
Mhm.
Yeah.
and say, hey, you know, my pronouns are she and her. Yeah, they're respecting me as she and her.
Mhm.
So if you wanted to say, I don't look at you as a man, I'm okay with that.
I don't.
I didn't either.
I don't. Like,
Or-
when I look at you, I'll be like, I've never got it confused, twisted, nothing.
Yes, but I always remind folks that I'm trans because I'm okay with being trans.
You okay with who you are?
I'm a trans woman. I am not a female. I know this.
But some women. that
But
are
can I
trans-
ask you, yes, which is what I wanted to get into. How do you feel about the trans women that get upset and they try to say, well, I'm a woman too. Like, I'm not no different from a woman who's born woman.
I think that that's something that they have to really come to grips with. And I think that that's like, you have to come to grips with the truth.
Mm.
And the truth is, if you have nuts, or if you've ever had nuts, you are a trans woman. honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, the three of us ladies sitting over here on this sofa, we have shared experiences when it comes to men. when it
Experience.
comes to-
Right.
The two of these ladies here have lived experiences because I don't know. I can't shop for pads. I can't tell you how that time of the month is. I don't know anything about that.
The
The
cramp.
fibroids
the
conversation
Fibroids,
is
I
a
don't know
whole
anything
nother-
about
Yeah.
that. That has nothing to,
Yeah.
because that's not an experience that I can share with you.
Right,
Right.
right.
That's a lived experience from you two women. Now, when we can sit here and talk niggas all day,
Mm.
we can talk niggas all day.
Mhm.
And the shit they do, the fucked up shit, the good shit, how good one was to you,
Mhm.
how we can talk about that because we have those shared experiences as women.
Right.
Y'all are bio women. I'm a
Mhm.
trans woman.
Okay, so when it comes to like being a trans woman, which you're very open with,
Mhm.
Mhm.
do you feel like though, like it makes a man gay if he has sex with a trans woman?
No, I don't.
At all?
Mm.
Not even a little bit?
Hell no.
Because I guess a lot
Because
of
if my
straight-
man don't want no pussy, what I want it for? Bitch, if you want a man, why are we here?
Right.
What are we doing here?
But I guess like I'm not like I said, I'm not gonna lie. Like if I felt like if me and him broke up and he started talking to you, I feel like, oh, you're probably a little gay a little bit.
Well, maybe fluid. I wouldn't say gay because gay means all I
Straight.
want is man.
So if my man broke up with me and he started dating you, he's fluid.
I shouldn't feel like he like men.
Because honestly, I wouldn't feel like he likes men, but I wouldn't feel like he's straight.
I mean, he's going to identify as straight, but I would think that maybe he's explored it, maybe he's fluid.
He like a little one too,
because
though.
to me, when I think of fluid, I think of somebody that likes both genitalia.
Because I feel like
No? What you think?
because
What a niggas there.
too many bitches.
What
where
the
the
niggas?
I'm trying to give
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you your props for having
Okay.
for being bad and
Yeah,
golly.
that's fair.
I'm not a man like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a man like you know. And then there is a man that'll sit there and look at like, yeah, like well, shit, I fucked her down, and then be like, you'll suck my dick too. Yeah,
Okay.
I want a man that if a man like y'all, I want him to like me too. Y'all bad.
Right. Okay, that
So
makes sense.
there's no reason. If a man like y'all and like me too, I'm good. Now if a man like y'all, me, and the other niggas in this room, I'm scared.
Okay. You don't like somebody who confused. You want
No, not
somebody who likes a
confused.
woman.
Because that nigga ain't confused. That nigga is about it.
Right, but you want a man who likes women.
Yes, because that's what I embody.
Yes.
There's no reason for him. If he likes men, what are we doing here?
Right.
Because you're not.
I'm
There's
not-
nothing manly
Yeah,
about
like what are we doing here?
Right.
Like, what's
I agree.
Okay.
why are you here?
You would have educated me.
Like, sister, like for real, like what did you come here for?
Right. I agree.
Because I could have kept my beard and I could have
give men.
I could have kept
There's nothing about you that gives.
I could have kept my beard and I mean I don't when I present, you don't see my dick. You know I got one because I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't present that. And when I meet men, I don't present
And that's
that.
why I say a lot of times, like when people be in my comments, they be like, "Is this a man?"
So you've been misgendered too. This is why I always tell y'all out there in the world that transphobia affects us all. And transphobia is, misgendering is a part of transphobia. Before,
All my life. But
I want y'all to listen to why this doesn't bother her.
This doesn't offend me because one thing, I grew up in a small town, so I never seen anything like XYZ. So I started working in the strip club. So the first time I saw somebody that was a trans, they were beautiful. I saw Maya Scott for the first time.
I love
in the
Amaya.
club. She was
I love
hosting-
Amaya too.
She was hosting a party, and I was like, damn, her makeup. I'm looking at her, and they're like, oh, you know, XYZ. I was like, I don't give a fuck what she identifies as. She was fucking
Yeah,
beautiful.
she is.
And, you know, I seen Tokyo Styles, and I was like, oh my God, I need my hair done like that. I need that.
Yeah.
So every representation that I saw of somebody who was a transgender woman who identified, it wasn't ugly to me.
They were beautiful.
They were beautiful. So that's why I was like, you're trying to offend me, but you're really not offending me.
Eugening me.
At the end of the day, you're just saying like, I'm low key,
well
I'm
put
bigger
together.
than you. You can't handle
You
me.
well put together.
I'm well put together because at the end of the day, the niggas love me.
I mean, let's chat. First of all, trans women be looking amazing. JT just put that in the song. She
Yes.
said pretty like a transgender.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did say that.
Trans women be looking amazing. Hair be on
Not
point.
all of us, but
No,
there are-
she's
But not
right.
everybody,
Not all
but
of
I
us.
Not all. Sometimes.
But for me, I can say
Can
when
I-
I think of what I think of when I think of a trans woman, all of the trans women that I think
are
of,
gorgeous.
they be looking that way.
Y'all
They
know
be
I'm a
looking
TikTok
amazing.
girly. So I see this video of this a transgender woman, and she had a video on a man, and they were arguing. They were going back and forth. She was like, "Why do you keep saying him? Why do you keep saying him?" And he was like, "What do you identify as?" And then she turned the camera back on her, and it looked like a man with a wig.
Okay, let's
So
talk
sometimes
about that.
it gives that.
I want to talk about that with the ladies.
Okay.
You
I
mu-
got something I want to talk to you
you
about on
motherfucking hoes
Patreon.
got to understand that there's a difference between trans and non-binary.
Okay.
There are, you know, I was going.
Yes.
There are a lot of people that fall under the non-binary category that have been grouped in with trans. Okay, now we all are not a monolith. If we black, we're not a monolith. If we women, we're not a monolith. We are. But when I was growing up, we looked at women And these are women that we said we want to be beautiful like these women.
Yes.
We weren't looking at women saying, well, we want to have mustaches and motherfucking wigs on, or we want to have, we want to be androgynous, because again, like you said, there's no how you can't define what a woman is, like what
Yeah.
But bitch,
But a woman looks like
I'm
this.
46, okay? I ain't want to look like
You didn't want to be
no nigga.
a drunk. You didn't want to be
I
have that.
wanted to be bad.
Yeah. You want to be a bad bitch.
I wanted to.
And
When
a
I
bad
saw
bitch
bad,
bad
bad bitches.
I'm not trying to be offended, but
Listen to me.
Did.
I'm sitting next to two badass motherfucking women,
Oh, thank you.
and this is what when I was growing up.
yeah.
Bitch, I wanted hips and titties and ass and shit. That's gonna pull a nigga.
That's what that is for.
And one thing about me, I'm gonna pull a nigga.
Me too.
Me three.
Oh, I know, ladies. But this what I wanted. I didn't looking to see
So why or why not? Before we move on.
Well, I want to get into the bed.
That's what I'm saying. We're already in the bed. Why or why not have you chosen to do bottom surgery?
Well, because I don't think I don't think that completes me. I don't want a vagina. I don't
Yeah.
want to have, because it's gonna be, ma'am, I'm not finna cut off my dick to push it in.
Right. Because do you have friends that have had the surgery?
Yes.
I've heard it's not really that enjoyable for a long
Well,
time
some of-
because you have to
They
use
have
the
to put a
spacer.
catheter in there
Yeah.
to keep it,
So that it
open.
doesn't close back up. And then I do have this question. How do you even go about the lubrication?
That's the story for the girls that got the SRS system.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm an advocate for, if all y'all girls want to get SRS's, girl, I got $50 on your surgery. I want to be the only bitch left. I want to be the only motherfucking hoe left with a dick and titty.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all can go, all y'all go get them pussies, because y'all can be all y'all can be those yellow houses over there. I'm going to always be the blue.
Yeah, the blue house.
I don't want to be like everybody.
Maybe that's maybe because I used to watch Pose. Did you used to watch Pose?
I did. I wanted to
And
be on
remember-
Pose.
You should have been.
And remember the lady on Pose, she wanted to get
Electra.
Electra. She wanted to get a vagina.
And when she got
her nigga was completely, he was like, no, I'm not fucking with you no more.
Yeah, after she got it.
Secret Society too. We love
Yeah,
them movies.
but these are the things. Like it comes down to preference.
Mm.
I've had men that preferred me to keep I've had men that come in there and want me to get naked and won't touch it. It's just the fact of, I'm like this.
They don't want to touch it.
That's what I'm saying. But she doesn't
So
give.
crazy
She
to
gives
me.
the
'Cause
woman.
I'm like this. I'm
What?
naked.
They want a woman.
It's not even about her. I'm just thinking in general. It's crazy to me, somebody wanting to come into a room with somebody and have a sexual experience and you don't want to touch
Yeah,
it.
you never like. Listen,
That's crazy to me.
here's my.
I want to touch it.
See.
She horny though.
I
That's
am
all right. Listen, I
I'm
could
really
watch.
horny.
I could watch both of y'all walk around in this bitch
my
naked.
girl.
Naked.
Naked.
You're not even gonna.
with
You're not
heels
gonna
on.
rub my nipple a little bit.
And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna admire and talk about how gorgeous it is, like watching y'all naked.
If you come in the room, I gotta touch you. I'm sorry.
Well, shit.
I'm gonna touch you. I'm gonna drink your balls a little
ain't
bit.
not gonna happen, girl. We be like, sir, we gotta get us a nigga in here.
So it don't matter. It
We
don't
gotta
matter
get us.
so let me ask you something. If I come in oiled up,
Yes, cause you fine as fuck.
oiled up lingerie
But she's a
on,
woman.
playing
Now,
Jodeci
listen,
in
you
the
know what I'm
background.
gonna do?
You not gonna be like,
I'm gonna bring us a nigga in there. And
Exactly. She gonna do the same thing I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna bring us a nigga in there. And he gonna go to work. Me and you gonna work on that nigga.
Because if I saw you walk in the room oiled up with Jodeci playing, I'm be like, ew, bro, what are you doing?
Nah, shit, we gonna
I wanna freak you.
yes, and me and you gonna freak that nigga. I want my nigga to want you, cause I do. I want my nigga to want both of y'all.
Okay, so now it's time to get into the bop. Hey, the bop, bow.
What we want, the bop?
The bow.
Bow, bow.
Wait a minute.
So the bop is what we've been listening to this week. We have this is a
Well, let me say what I've been listening to real quick.
Shake that ass for Dre. Now shake that ass for me.
You do it in the studio.
Sometimes.
You should do a song.
Girl, I
When you do a song, can you call me?
God.
I will. You gonna get in there?
I can
can
sing.
sing.
I want y'all to walk naked.
I'm like
now,
this.
though. I want y'all to.
Yes, Madison.
Hey.
You had a better
Well, hey.
She
I
can
like that
sing.
Tina Turner voice.
You like that?
I'm about to cry.
Y'all walked in the room early. I said, God, this shit.
You did say.
And I said, damn.
Okay, we gonna
Okay, girl.
focus, ladies.
All right, let's
So
focus.
my bop of the week is a song called "As You Are" by Bella and Gata. I hope I'm saying her name right. That I seen them on the Colors. You know when they do the Colors episodes, they got the mic hanging down. It was a really good song. I love women who sing. So I feel like the Afro beats, we are into that era and the music be lit. So as you are, the girls, Bella, I hope I said your name right. That's my bop of the week. Love y'all.
Okay, can I tell you my bop of the week that I
Yeah.
just discovered?
What
What's
is
your about?
It's a song out by this girl named Yeba.
Don't say
Oh, Yaba.
Yes.
Yeba is in my mind, right?
You just now heard?
I'm just now because we had an
good.
You
open.
ain't never heard Yaba's Heartbreak from Drake?
No,
That's the song she's.
but we just had a open mic in Atlanta here. I
Yeah.
just hosted it.
Mm-hmm.
A black girl came through and covered that bitch. I was.
You was should.
So we had an event too, and the girl covered it.
What's her name? Jada Blue.
I can't remember her name, but we did a what was the song, the thing that we do with music, Soul Child?
Oh,
Four
Four
Star.
Star.
Oh my
I think
God.
Yeba's Heartbreak, right?
That girl.
Beautiful song.
I was over there like, why do I
You-
want to cry?
Yeah, it made me cry. No, I didn't cry, but
Like,
I
why do
cracked
I
a joke.
Like, what the fuck do I want to cry? Like, I don't
Yeah,
even got no nigga.
There's a
Mhm.
very
So this is the thing.
we done got lit now.
I've been real sad this week.
Girl, what's wrong?
My man being really
What he been
on
doing?
some bullshit.
What? Tell me.
I'm gonna tell you off camera. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you off camera. But he just been on some bullshit, and I just been sad. I just have not been in a good space. So I've been feeling like I need to listen to music that was like nostalgic. So I went back and I started listening to Take Care because this took me back to a good space when I was
You
in.
was jaded.
Out.
Yes, I'm.
Well, that's
perfect.
Scorpion, Bookie.
Jaded.
First of all, sir,
Sorry.
Well, first of all, wrong album.
I want to let you know
But I was listening to Take
you
Care.
ain't got no business having no man having you in your feeling as bad as you. First of all, any woman as fine as y'all is in this motherfucker room gotta let a nigga know that you pressure. If any nigga making a woman as bad as y'all is feel some type of way, remind that nigga that you pressure.
Thank you.
Remind him that you pressure.
But I be feeling that way too. Oh, and
Remind
I do.
that nigga that you are pressure. He ain't the problem, bitch. You the problem.
Mm.
So how you
See-
feel about that?
No, I agree because I am the problem.
You the problem.
And I be causing problems.
You the problem.
Because I know.
Let that nigga know you pressure. I don't give a fuck about none of that other stuff.
No, not you the problem. He the problem.
No,
She's saying I'm the problem.
put that
Remind him
put
I'm
that
the
dress
problem.
on. Put that dress on to go outside.
Oh.
Let that nigga know you pressure.
Get your
Put them heels on and go outside. Let that nigga know you pressure.
Let that nigga know.
Pick your motherfucking phone up and post us a picture with you just reading a magazine, bent over, honey, and filling out the grocery. Let that nigga know you pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Remind that nigga of what he there for in the first place, and
Period.
what somebody else
Why?
be there doing.
Period.
So Dre, what's the song on the album? Because
It
Pressure.
wasn't a song.
Find a song that got pressure in it.
Pressure. We also have an item of the week.
What's the item?
It's an item for you.
Oh, the item.
Yay!
But I
We
just
wanna
want to make
give you a
this.
little gift.
I want to go back and make this clear
make it clear.
and make it plain.
Say it.
So we have a gift for you.
Is it a size 12?
I hope so. I hope
Say
you
what
got
you
the
gotta
right
say.
size. So I got you some lip glosses, some lip liners, some matte liquid lipsticks from my cosmetics line, musebeautycollection.com. And then we also got you a t-shirt.
Did Jameson leave?
I don't think, I hope not.
Oh, he went to smoke. Bitch.
Oh, we got you a t-shirt. With this on.
Yes.
I'm gonna wear this in the bed with me a
Mhm.
nigga so I can say, hit me like you would hit her.
And I see how you play.
Hit me like you would
Look
hit
how cute the shirt is.
Cute.
Hit me like you would hit her. And when I say her, I mean either one of them.
Either one.
Hit me like
You can
hit
pick
me.
Both
and
of 'em.
choose.
Hit me like that.
So you got your lip glosses, your liners all in there.
Mhm.
And you stay glossed up.
Oh, baby, one thing about it, I'm gonna be painted because I love me some makeup, baby. All of
know.
this. Listen, y'all gave me the best thing. I love hair and makeup and stuff. I love what's the social construct of what girly things are.
Yeah.
Because that's a social construct.
And let me say, we've had such a good day today. And
Today was
honestly,
a good
you
day. I
came
love
through
you so much.
No, literally,
you were
like,
everything I thought you was gonna be.
everything plus. No, you're everything plus more.
Thank you so
I tried not to cry when I
Why?
came in your room earlier.
Yes.
Because like I said, I want to give you your flowers real quick, and I know we finna wrap it up.
But for now,
what
then we
you
going to
have done,
Patreon.
what you have done, not only for trans women, but for Black women, because you cannot define what a woman is.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody asked me, I'm a woman, and somebody asked me, what makes you a woman? I was like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, you represent a woman, and you've gone on to be yourself. You've gotten an Emmy. You've gotten a Grammy, and you've represented people who are, I have a loud mouth. I got something to say, but that doesn't make me a bad person.
Right.
That doesn't make me less than.
Right.
So if nobody ever tells you that we appreciate you,
Thank
and
you,
love
queens.
the community,
Thank you.
we love you and
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
queens.
you. And
Thank you.
This is a monumental episode for Poor Minds.
Thank you, queens. Thank
Above
you.
and beyond.
No, we are so happy to have you.
Thank
We
you.
want to have you on the show for so long.
I'm
Literally.
so glad that
I was pressed for you.
I'm so glad
I
that
was
I'm here.
pressed.
I've been watching y'all over there. I'm like, girl, they be saying it. And people tag me on Twitter every time, y'all. And I be like, girl, I want to go on there. I want to go.
And I'm just saying, like, I'm
And
so
we've been wanting
pressed
to
for
be
you.
on
And you
here so
have,
bad.
you're everything I imagine you to be. And I love when I meet people that I look up to, because Drea is like the beauty mogul. She's like the next Rihanna. Like, she gonna be a billionaire.
Thank you.
I see
I'll
it.
accept
No,
that.
but I'm more like, I am the girl that's gonna be in all the movies. Like, I want to have like a 6-year run of like a bunch of like comedy movies, rom-coms, hosting shit. So like when I see you do stuff, I'm like, oh, I love that, because I'm like, I'll be like, I could do something with
you can
TS.
see yourself.
Like me, you gonna be sitting on the couch somewhere, like cutting up. Like we gonna see each other on the red carpet.
Yes.
So like the stuff that you do is so inspiring to me.
It's
Can I tell
inspiring
y'all
to me
that I don't
too.
even, can I tell you ladies that I don't even pay no attention. I just be doing.
Yeah.
That's
Just be
how I
going.
feel too.
Yeah, let us know what you got coming up, what you got going on, where they can find you, all that
Listen,
good
I am
stuff.
T.S. Madison, and just follow me at T.S. Madison on everything. I have a lot of things coming up that I can't talk about.
Okay.
That really is good. And of course, I'm a judge on Drag Race. Got my own podcast, the Maddie in the Morning Show. I got a lot of shit going on, so I don't even know where to just follow me.
Well, whenever you want us to pull up on you, whatever you got going on, let us know, because we'll be there.
Listen, I know. I want y'all ladies to pull up on me, you know what I'm saying, like this, because I want to go out with you, because I want to see the niggas gawk over y'all.
Honestly, we never,
I'm
like,
sad
I want to
that
come
you
out.
not gonna gawk over me.
Girl, I am
though.
gawking.
Straight
I'm gawking over
up.
both of y'all. Girl, let me tell you something. When I was younger, growing up, I used to be in the strip club. And I would be in the strip club, and the niggas would be in there gawking over the girls, and then shit. When I get in the back, I was like, where you going? Like, what you said? Or when I used to walk the street, because I used to build hooker on the sidewalk too. When I used to walk the street, them niggas would leave the strip club and
Period.
pick me up.
Well, let me just say thank you for coming on our platform, because
So
you
thank
did
y'all
not
for
have to
having
do this
I
because of
did.
who you are.
No, I had to do this because y'all are popping. And I go everywhere where it's
Oh.
popping.
Stop
Well,
it.
you
We
popping.
popping.
I am, but I had to come through because y'all
she's
popping.
beyond popping. I feel like you are like I said, I gave you your flowers earlier.
You did, sister, you did.
You are an icon.
Thank
and I thank you so much for coming on our platform, because that lets me know
Y'all
me and
popping.
Dre, we're doing the right thing.
Y'all
We're on the
popping.
right path.
Y'all popping.
No, we feel super
We only look
grateful for
it's-
you to
what's
come on the show.
What's they call it? Degrees of separation?
6.
6 degrees?
Yeah.
But we only one, because you know Beyonce.
I do.
Beyonce, I'm on your ass, hoe ass nigga.
That means Beyonce might see these.
She
Beyonce,
might.
I'm on
might.
the way. You and Meg and Nikki too.
I love Nikki.
We love them all.
I don't
You
know. I
love
don't got nothing
Meg?
against Meg either. I don't
Okay,
know.
now.
Meg. But I know Nikki. I know Beyonce.
And you know me.
I know you.
We'll see. We'll see y'all next week.
See y'all next week. Wait a
Bye,
minute. It won't be me, but they'll see
y'all.
y'all next week, honey. Bye, girl.
Y'all, this
Don't try to dry your eyes. He's a man, you may have had him one
once, but I got him all the time.
Yeah.
I got him all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, hallelujah.
Oh, that was we weren't recording. That was a practice round.
I thought
That was a practice round. Oh, that was where we did it? Oh! Wait,
You made it like a trick, cause you let him hit.
now he's coming home to a lover that is strong.
I got all this love, baby, don't try to take it. You wanted a piece, you were mistaken. Cause he belongs to me. Baby, can't you see?
He's mine.
Telling you something that just ain't cool.
Never fall in love
with a man who don't love you. Oh, I wouldn't waste my time telling you something wrong. Him one night and now he's coming home.
He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time.
Don't try to dry your eyes.
He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time.
Oh.
Not you trying to out-sing me.
You don't have time.
Yeah.
for these games.
Yeah.
You had him once, but it's me on his mind.
Yeah.
No need to cry.
Yeah.
Go dry your eyes.
Yeah.
Get over it. It was only for one night.
He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. You can't sleep at night.
Woo!
Ooh.
It just came from my nuts.
No, like you ate that down.
You did. You
No,
ate
I'm
that
tired
up.
of people coming on my show out singing me. Can you take me to the stool with you?
I will. But I really wanted to sing a song that's near and dear to my heart. Here we
Ooh,
go.
okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go do that shit. Do that shit a cappella.
He's an on-time God.
Ooh!
Yes, he is. Whoa, on-time God. Yes, he is.
Sing.
Job said, but he'll be there right on time. Let me tell you, he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. Oh, now you can ask the children of Israel,
Yeah.
trapped at the Red Sea,
Hey, yeah.
by that mean old Pharaoh.
Oh, yeah.
And his army. He
He
got Pharaoh on the something.
Ooh, yeah.
And Pharaoh on the track. But
Mm.
what is that? God stepped in and made a highway just like that. Now
Hey,
let
yeah.
me tell you, he's an on-time
God. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Whoa, on-time God.
On time.
On time.
On time.
On time.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Yes, he is. Hallelujah.
Thank you.
Hey, man.